We're counting you down to baseball this afternoon on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close to first pitch, let's jump into today's Topps Player Spotlight. J. Mack has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Roll. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he builds on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on MLB Network right after this. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves are looking to break out the Blues here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
J. Mack gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 136.
Infield plays at 1 here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Rivera onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
The third baseman.
Next up is Jordan Diaz. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
The first
Stepping in now, Chad Castillo. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
So we got him swinging. Chad Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting 4.
Standing in now, Francisco Alvarez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, 2 down here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Mets lead 1. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Digging in will be Freudis Nova. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Nova.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In his career, Nova hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Freudis Nova becomes the first out of the inning. And now Edwin Yan. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. And now the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Damian Chavez.
The right fielder, Damian Chavez.
First pitch of the AB now. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jay Mack, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. At the plate now is Tyler Callahan, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Digging in next, Matthew Allen.
The pitcher, Matthew Allen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo.
Okay.
He'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He flied out leading off the ball game. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jordan Diaz. Now here's the first offering.
There you go, guys.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chad Castillo.
So now to the plate, Chad Castillo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
At the plate now, Francisco Alvarez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Go.
A 1 pitch on its way. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Now to the plate, Freudis Nova. Start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, Freudis Nova.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ortiz is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And stepping in, Edwin Young. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up, Damian Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Stepping in once again is Jay Mack, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Jay Mack.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Stepping up is Tyler Callahan. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The batter, the pitcher, Matthew Allen.
In now, Matthew Allen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat.
1 out, 1 out.
Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Akil Baddoo. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Now to the plate, here is Jordan Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Strike 2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit, Chad Castillo struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
At the plate, Francisco Alvarez.
That's the ball.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hold him right here, boys.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes the 1-2.
No, that's out.
On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Up next, Freudis Nova. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Liner towards second. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Jay Mack. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up for the track to the wall. Oh, right! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
That are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took it deep.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Edwin Young.
Edwin Young.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. The Braves are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Damian Chavez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Yan on at first, nobody out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2's the count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Number 2, Ronnie Mauricio.
A swing, and he pops him up.
That's an infield
on the infield,
fly.
and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first. And the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 0. I'll set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jordan Diaz.
Jordan Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Ready with another 0-2.
Nope, ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Chad Castillo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Next to dig in, Francisco Alvarez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Gets the punch out as the Braves break out the Bruins at home and sweep their division rivals.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth.